Stop. Before you scroll past this, answer me one question. What did you do in the first 30 minutes of your morning today? If your answer involves checking your phone, hitting snooze, or just surviving until coffee, you're not behind by a little. You're behind by a habit. And here's what's wild. The people pulling in 7 figures, building companies, writing bestsellers, they're not smarter than you. They don't have more hours, but they do one thing differently every single morning. And most people skip it every single day. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it is and why your brain is literally wired to resist it. Let me be brutally honest with you. Most morning routine content is garbage. Wake up at 4 a.m., cold shower, meditate for 45 minutes, read 30 pages, journal, 5K. That's not a morning routine. That's a second job. The top 1% don't have 3-hour rituals. What they have is something called intentional activation, and it takes less than 10 minutes. See, when you wake up, your brain is still running on autopilot. Cortisol spikes, your default mode network kicks in, and without any direction, your brain immediately starts processing anxiety, unfinished tasks, and noise. Average people let that run unchecked. High performers interrupt it deliberately. So what does this actually look like? 3 things, and none of them require a gym membership or a $40 journal. Number 1, they anchor their identity before the world gets a vote. Before opening any app, any notification, any email, they spend 2 minutes asking one question. Who am I showing up as today? Not what do I need to do? Who am I being? This isn't spiritual fluff. Stanford research on identity-based behavior shows that people who frame goals around identity, I am someone who, follow through at nearly double the rate of people who use task-based thinking. Number 2, they protect the first decision of the day. Decision fatigue is real. Every choice you make drains cognitive resources. Top performers make one deliberate, high-value decision before anything else demands their attention. It could be writing one paragraph, solving one problem, making one call. The specific task doesn't matter. The act of choosing and finishing something small trains your brain to operate in execution mode instead of reaction mode. Number 3, and this is the one that separates the 1% from everyone else, they manufacture momentum. They don't wait to feel motivated. They don't wait for the right headspace. They create a tiny, stupid easy win before 9 a.m., something so small it feels almost embarrassing. Make the bed, write 1 sentence, do 10 push-ups. Because momentum isn't something you find, it's something you build. And your brain doesn't know the difference between a small win and a big one. A win is a win. Dopamine doesn't check the size of the task. Now here's where it gets interesting. And honestly, this part changed everything for me. You already know mornings matter. You've probably watched 10 videos exactly like this one, so why don't you do it? It's not laziness, it's not lack of discipline. It's something called the comfort default. Your nervous system is designed to preserve energy and avoid discomfort. And a new habit, no matter how small, registers as a threat. So your brain offers you the path of least resistance every single morning. And it feels logical, it feels reasonable. I'll start tomorrow. I'm tired. Just 5 more minutes. That voice is not your friend. That voice is your autopilot keeping you exactly where you are. The difference isn't willpower. High performers have simply made the intentional path more frictionless than the default path. They removed the decision entirely. Phone on the other side of the room, journal on the pillow, workout clothes already out. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on design. Here's your challenge, and I want you to actually do this, not just nod and move on. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, do this. Take 60 seconds. Ask yourself who you're showing up as today. Then do one thing, one tiny, stupid, easy thing that moves you forward. That's it. That's the whole morning routine. If you want to go deeper, I've got a full video on how to redesign your environment so good habits happen automatically. Link is right up here. But first, drop a comment. Tell me, what's the one thing that kills your morning more than anything else? I read every single one. Subscribe if you're building something real. I'll see you in the next article.